Hey guys, Nick Schreck here from Let's Talk Fantasy Football, and we are back with another digital draft board review. This time we're coming at you guys not with Cookie Draft, not with Fan Draft, but with Primetime Draft. They are going to complete the three-way head-to-head matchup that we've got going on here. We did it in 2015. We're back here in 2017, and we want to give you guys the best digital draft board option as you go into drafts. It's almost August. Literally, we're one day short. So it is fantasy football season, guys. Get mocking, start using the resources that Let's Talk Fantasy Football has and that anybody else has. But you're here for the review, so let's jump right into the software. I'm going to spin this screen around here. We're going to screen share my entire window. We're going to share. It's going to get trippy for a second, and we're going to go right into my launch pad here. Actually, we'll show you the website first. Primetimedraft.com, guys. They updated for the 2017 season, so if you go to their website, you're going to come to a page that looks just like this once it loads up. Here it is, a kind of simulation of the draft board on your TV. You can try it for free. You can enter to win a license. These guys are great. We've been working with them since 2015, just testing the software, doing reviews. Again, we don't have any affiliate agreement or any kickback here, so we're giving our honest, unbiased opinion, as always. Again, you can click through. They have an MFL integration, remote backup. Awesome. We'll talk about it as we go through, but we're going to go right down to download, guys. And you can download the PC or the Mac version. Great, especially in 2017. And that's going to allow you guys the opportunity to test out the software. So it's going to start in trial mode where you can do all the full features. It's just going to be only for 2 rounds. And if you decide you're going to buy, we'll click right over here. Let's see, what are they charging? So it's $25 for a 1-year license and a $17.50 charge if you're upgrading from using, I guess, the software in the past. So if you use it this year, you love it. It's a great discount for next year. Pretty clean, straightforward form. They are secure with HTTPS. Great. Let's jump right into the software, guys. I'm going to my Launchpad. I already downloaded the software to save us some time. It's a quick, easy download. You agree to a license agreement. And I'll be honest, I have my headphones on, so I'm not sure if you picked it up, but they got a little music animated as it comes up here. Primetime Draft. Awesome. Here we are for 2017, guys. If you do not have an activation code, you can run in trial mode. Trial mode allows you to make selections in the first 2 rounds only, which is perfect for what we need for the review and to test. So if you have the code, throw it in there. Great. If not, I'm going to continue right there in trial mode. Checking for a newer app. It's checking for updates on player lists. Great. We are good to go. This is the first time, guys, I just want to let you know that I've used the first the software here from Primetime Draft. And oh, hold on, I got myself kicked out there. Here we go. And the reason is I want to go through the software for the first time with you guys, just like you'll experience on your own. So again, the look and feel kind of stayed the same a little bit here. Background, I don't have any new drafts in here, but you can import one if you have one saved already. You can adjust the screen, about the software, send feedback. Your internet should be running for it to get up and running anyway. So we're going to create a new draft. We're going to call this one LTFF 2017, and we're going to hit OK. Automatically, there we go. We're in Let's Talk Fantasy Football's 2017 mock draft, or test, really, a primetime draft here. Again, you guys can have these options that stay on the left-hand side of the screen. Status is not started for the league yet. So the league, we're going to make it, you can go down to 2 teams. You can go up to 20. Shouldn't really have more than that. If you do, God bless you. Automatically added those teams there for me. You can go right here and pick rounds. If you're going 2 rounds, you're going 30 rounds. At the end, trial mode, we can only do 2. But if you're going 30 rounds again, God bless you. We'll leave it at 15. Draft type, standard, auction, or salary cap. We're going to do standard for the review here today. And then you can do snake, straight draft, 3RR, manual, or random. So depends what your league's feeling, but you probably have some established rules. They've got a little question mark here. It gives you an idea of what they all kind of mean. And then budget only really applies here if you're auction drafting, and price format, we're not doing that, so it doesn't apply. Clock, you can count up to or count down from. I would count down from 2 minutes personally, down to 0, but whatever you guys want to do. Player list, standard, let's see. So standard list, guys, includes traditional positions. IDP is, plus traditional IDP players, and custom if you want to add, I guess, coaches and all the other stuff, you can. Colors, modify, so you can change these. We're not going to tweak them because it's a lot of changes for a review, but it appears you can change the colors here to some preset ones. There's no, you can put a hex color in, which is probably for the best anyway. Teams, I guess if you want to remove certain teams from your draft, which you shouldn't be doing anyway, you can do I'm not sure what this is here, non-rookies and rookies. So figure that out. Number of times the player can be drafted, 1. You don't want them on more than one team. So just important to note. Do you want to show default rankings? Yes or no. It does not say where the rankings are courtesy of, at least at this point. So I'm not sure if they're Primetime Drafts ranks or if they're being pulled from a big name provider. Show the bye weeks? Yes. Do we want to announce selections? We're going to do yes, just to see what it's like. Enable internet services. So remote view, guys, I believe that allows people to remote watch your draft happen. Remote backup automatically backs up your draft if it's going on. So in case the internet goes down, you do not lose all of the draft and everything else you've already done here. Here's the URL if you want to share it with people. They can watch you draft. Pretty cool feature, I will say. And you can randomize the draft order. So here's teams 1 through 10. They got little pluses by the picture sign here, guys. So, we'll say team 3 is going to be us. Team logo is not set. We'll hit set, and it's probably going to dive into all of our. We'll cancel it. But again, change the name. We'll call it TFF here. Okay, if you want to import auto picks for that team because someone can't be there, and if you want to allow remote drafting, you can click these boxes here. We're not going to test that feature, but it is good to know. And then from there, guys, that's it. It looks like you're ready to start the draft. So we're going to hit start draft, and then it says let's get started. To set or move the clock, click on any empty slot. To add a player, click on the clock. To remove a player, click any player, then click yes to confirm. To change an owner for trades, press and hold on an empty slot or pick. Most settings can be changed throughout the draft. Okay, so
is now on the clock.
All right, guys, so I don't know if you can hear it with the headphones, but we just had an announcer say Team 1 is on the clock. A little bit robotic in the voice there. I didn't see an option to change the voice. But again, personal opinion. So if I know who I want to pick, you click, is it click or hold? Yep, click right on that draft spot, and then you can go positions, teams, sort by rank or A to Z, and then if you can start kind of searching. So we're going to go with the one and only David Johnson here. So he comes up blue. That's the color we selected. He's with the Arizona Cardinals. Great. Bye week of week 8. So we're going to hit OK.
Has selected David Johnson.
So the announcer tells you who made the selection. Team 1, David Johnson. Team 2, let's see if we can trade this pick. Okay, so you can. So when you do trade, guys, you can go like this. So a click will allow you to pick who you want to draft. You click and you hold. And you can say, all right, this is now Team 3's picked. So I'm not going to set the auto pick or best available, but I guess you can do that if someone's not here or you need to use rankings. And we had an issue in our league where someone was having issues with their technologies at one point and just said, pick people for me. So I guess that's where this auto pick, best available, whatever, could be useful. Again, we're not going to. And then we're going to hit OK. So now Team 3 is on the clock. Come over here. We'll go Le'Veon Bell. Great. Pittsburgh. Bye week of 9. Great.
Has selected Le'Veon Bell.
All right. So it said Team 3 at the top.
Is now on the clock.
But it said LTFF made the pick, so we know it's LTFF. It gives you this little eye indicator here, guys. Le'Veon Bell's owned by Team 3. So you know. And then again here, we'll trade this pick back to Team 2 just so we keep the numbers even, at least for the test. I'll be honest, I don't love that there's it's only smart search. I don't seem to there we go. So if you break it down by position, then you can just go in and my boy Alex Smith.
Team 2 has selected Alex Smith.
So again, the voice announcer makes the announce after each pick.
Is now on
I will say it's a little robotic for my taste, but great. So if you want to remove a pick, guys, you can do that. Click on them, hit remove, yes, no. Again, that's something your league should vote on prior to draft day if you're going to allow things like that to go down. If you need to pause the draft for any reason, pause button. You can refresh, set that clock back to 2. Let's see. And then back will take you back kind of here. If you need to get out, pause completely back to the main thing, change some settings, et cetera, et cetera. We're going to continue.
Is now on the clock.
And we're going to give everybody QBs here, guys.
Team 4 has selected Aaron Rodgers.
I'm actually going to go back and
Team 5 is now on the clock.
Turn off the announcer, and just going to keep making all these picks to get us through the first round. So Team 5 selected Tom Brady, and it'll continue kind of in that pattern here. And again, I'm just filling out the draft so you guys can kind of see as it goes. I want to see if there's any kind of recap here at the end of the round. We've seen that in some other software, so just to kind of get a feel for what people like. Again, I think this is super clean. I like the arrows that tells you which way the round's going. But again, it's not unheard of. Team 8, this is clean. The voice is a little robotic for me when they announce it. I've obviously turned that off at this point. QB, Marcus Mariota, great. Team number 9. And then we'll see if they do any kind of recap. Again, I'm not going to go backwards through the second round here. Oh, no. Keep consistent. And Cam, you'll wrap us up. All right, so it appears you go right back on the clock. We'll make one pick just to make sure it doesn't miss anything. But that appears to be, yep. So there's no recap. You just kind of keep moving again. You can pause, refresh. Again, guys, it's clean. I will say that. It's not weighed down with features. But at points, I do feel like I'm a little trapped, so to say. But again, I guess if you have an in-person draft board, that's what you're doing. You're just throwing stickers up there anyway. So it minimalizes the features. And again, software is super easy to use, super clean. And then if you want to rename the draft, guys, delete a draft, choose from existing, import a new one, you're essentially good to go. So that's the review here on Primetime Draft. I'm going to minimize that, jump back out to the website here for you guys. And if you're looking for the software, you want to buy it. Personal is $25. Personal upgrade $17.50 from last year. If you are a for-profit company that wants to use it for a company computer, or if you're going to do volume licensing, you can contact Primetime Draft. You can poke through their videos, their MFL integration. Again, remote view is really cool. You can let people monitor draft from afar. Remote backup, also a super cool feature. But I think it just gives you a lot of options, something cool to consider. And we're going to kind of face them off head to head with the other two, Clicky Draft and Fan Draft, digital draft board software. And we're going to kind of tell you guys from here who we recommend as the #1 going into fantasy draft seasons for 2017. But let me just flip the screen back around, guys, and I'll finish up with this. Get mocking if you haven't started already. It's July 31st when the video is recorded. You may be watching this later into August, which means read things, listen to podcasts. Let's Talk Fantasy Football is on iTunes, Google Play. We've got the iOS and Android app. We're on Alexa, guys. We have voice skills. You can ask us questions, get news, find out ADPs of players, get past stats. But again, either way, get your info, get out there, and don't just wait to draft day to use an app to help you get there. You'll thank us later. But guys, that's it. This has been Primetime Draft Review from Let's Talk Fantasy Football. We will catch you on the flip side.